Sometimes it's difficult for me to teach because it's difficult. So you heard what I said about sin, that if the sin that you have accommodated was accommodated on the strength of your will, there are 8 consequences of that kind of arrangement. And that's why when you go to the New Testament, you find out that 80 times there are warnings against trespassing the command. 80 times in the New Testament. That's what the hyper grace preacher doesn't want you to see. In fact, the Bible prescribes, the New Testament prescribes what we should think on. So that if a demon enters into your thoughts and is navigating your thoughts outside of the allowance of the things that you should think on, you will know that right now a demon is riding on my thoughts because it has trespassed the boundary. So you call your mind back. In order for you to be able to sin successfully, it means that your mind permitted thinking beyond the scope of the recommended limits. Satan cannot make you to sin if he has not taken your mind and trespassed with your mind. You see, it means that the soul cooperated with Satan in order to achieve that. So its sin is a soulish, it's bound to the soul. And the reason why it was possible was because it gave a possibility of gratification to the flesh and to self. So it is a self-centered initiative. If we take self out of the arrangement, there will be no sin. So if you are willing to allow self to suffer, you will be without sin. And that's why you will now realize that Jesus now comes and said, if anyone will follow me, let him deny himself. That's the first. Because it's a culture of denying self that puts you in a place where you consider God first. And that orientation is an isolation in itself.